do not like this. You'll see this around the reason. This is
Hey guys, this is the simple glam look. If you guys want to know how to do it, please stay tuned. Hello, I'm just going to be using this moisturizer I have. It's the Jergens brand. I like this specific moisturizer because of the thick texture, and I know that it will get rid of the dry patches on my skin. Okay, time for the face primer. I like this brand a lot. It does stay matte. If you do have oily skin, this is really good for you, and it will look very smooth underneath your foundation. Now I want to use my foundation. I use two shades of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I use the shade 105 and 108. And for the 105, I use it underneath my eyes. And for the 108, I use it on my whole face. Then I'm just going to blend in. I like to blend in the lighter shade first, and I make sure that I blend it in really well. And after blending in the lighter shade, I'm going to be blending in the rest of my face. Okay, so everything is blended in. This is how it looks like. Now I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in medium. I really like this shade. It's not too light or not too dark. And I use this underneath my eyes, on my brows, and on my eyelids. Now I'm going to be blending it really well underneath my eyes. I like to carry it to my nose bridge and on the side of my face. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Airspun loose face powder, and I'm going to set that underneath my eyes and bake for a little bit. Okay, I like to tap off the excess powder onto the cap and just apply some, not too much, and just apply it all over the concealer. Now onto bronzing. I'm going to use my Tarte's Pro Glow To Go palette in the bronzing shade, and I'm going to just contour my cheekbones, along my hairline, and around my forehead because it's huge. Okay, now I'm going to be contouring my nose a little bit. Just going to add the same bronzing shade, and I'm going to contour the bridge of my nose. On to blush. I'm using the Tarte's Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush, and it's in the shade Party. And I'm just going to dab that on my cheeks. Now I'm going to get my powder brush, and I'm going to dust off the loose powder. Now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera because it would take too long. And I'm back. And my eyebrows look on fleek. So now I'm going to set my eyes with concealer. Then I'm going to blend out the concealer evenly on my eyelids. Just make sure there's no creases. Now I'm going to be setting my eyes with the Smashbox eyeshadow kit. I'm going to use that light shade to set in the concealer. After setting the eyes, I'm going to be using my Morphe palette. It's the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I love this palette. It has a lot of nice shades. I'm gonna go ahead and get a transition shade, and I'm going to be adding that in my crease. I like to start on the outer V, and I use most of the product by blending it, focusing it on the outer corner and going in. So I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to get a smaller, fluffier brush, and I'm going to get a darker shade, and it's more of a darker cocoa brown. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the transition shade. I'm going to focus it on the outer V. Keep in mind that this does take time and patience, especially when you're blending. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing to the other side, using most of the product on the outer corner and just blending as I go inward. This is how it looks so far after blending. Now you want to get a flat top brush or a flat brush or whatever it's called, and then you're going to get some concealer, which is my favorite concealer, and I'm going to be applying that onto my lid, and I'm going to carve out a half cut crease. What I like to do is start with my inner corner, and I like to stamp it on first, and you see where the line, your eyelids actually give that guideline, and I like to follow it and just glide over the line and apply a thin layer of concealer, and I like to blend the edges off so it could fade off into the shadow. Now I'm going to be adding a shimmer or foil shade on top of the concealer, and I'm going to add this shade right here. It's a really, really nice shade. It's like a champagne color, and I like to add it onto with a setting spray, and the setting spray will help it bring out the pigment. Using the same brush that I used for the transition shade, and I'm going to blend the outer corner in with the crease just to help it look more faded. Now on to eyeliner. I really like this Milani eyeliner. It's matte and it's 17-hour wear. It's not a waterproof eyeliner, but it does not smudge. I'm going to be applying a thin layer of eyeliner. I'm just going to follow my lash line, and I'm not going to be doing a dramatic eyeliner this time. I'm going to be doing a very small wing and a very thin liner. Oh yeah, I forgot to add some shadow on my waterline. I'm going to use the same transition shade I used on my eyelid, and I'm going to be using it on my waterline. Now time to curl my lashes. And now for mascara. This is the Lash Paradise mascara, and I really love this mascara. It actually brings out the lashes, makes it bolder and more lengthy. I'm usually not a mascara person, but this mascara does the job. Now on to the lips. I'm going to be using my Marc Jacob's lipstick, and I'm just going to be putting it on the middle of my lower and upper lips. I'm going to be using my fingers to smudge the product, and just going to evenly coat it. And then now I'm going to use my Colourpop's Satin Lip, and this is in the shade 951. I'm going to be using the Badesco spray. I'm sprayed over my face, and I'm going to be using a highlighter that I got from Target. You can also get it from Walmart. It's the Wet n Wild's highlighter in Precious Petals. I like to also apply it on the bridge of my nose and also on the tip of my nose. Now I'm going to be adding highlighter on the inner corners of my eyes. Then I'm going to highlight underneath my brows. Now to finish off the look, I'm going to set my face. And this is the final look. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye!